dream, I'm destined for green. And I think about
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Timberwolves. Few big men have ever possessed this skill set. Karl-Anthony Towns can do it all. He's getting focused on getting a win for his team as they prepare to do battle inside Staples Center. Timberwolves, Clippers, coming right up. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for George.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, if you ask Karl-Anthony Towns, his greatest strength is his versatility. He said, "My dad taught it to me at a young age, and it's made my transition at every step of my career comfortable, having the fundamentals and foundation. Don't limit myself. I try to be great at all skills." Kevin?
Yeah, terrific attitude. It makes him very tough to handle. David, thank you. Clark, when you have two teams that are this athletic, what type of game do you think you're going to see?
Well, you know what? Sometimes it can lead to guys trying to do too much, but when it's at its best with this kind of athleticism on display, I think you're going to see a high-octane, fun game.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, they got Karl-Anthony Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Beasley. That's Evan Turner, and Spellman in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, they're down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the small forward position. Here's Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here is Russell. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Beasley dishes to Russell. Pass to Turner. It's hauled in by George. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Harrell, and Harrell shoots it in.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Russell kicks to Turner. Here's Spellman. That one doesn't drop. Empty that time for Leonard. Here's George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'll tell you what, Paul George has done a good job getting stronger since he's been in the league, and because of that, he doesn't mind seeking out contact. As a matter of fact, his new added strength gives him confidence as he seeks contact.
Outside, Towns. Shot clock at 6. Beasley with it. Now guarded by Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's George. That's good. And it's Leonard with the assist. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is one of George's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range scorer.
Outside, Russell. to the paint. Here's Towns. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Loads it up there for Harrell. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Beverly and Russell. Right at the free throw line. The shot that time, not on target. The Clippers go the other way with it.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. And the rejection by Harrell. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. George passes to Leonard. Over Russell. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by George. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Towns finds Russell. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. It's up a 3. Another miss by Towns.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And that one's good. Beverly.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
On the wing, Turner, defended by George. Beasley with a clean look. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside Turner. Pass for Spellman. Fader on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Williams can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And there's the pass to Turner. Over George.
Well, that long reach to Paul George has really bothered shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Harrell against Towns. Pass to Beverly. From deep. Sinks the triple. Beverly's got 6.
The swing intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's George on the wing. Turner covering. The shot by George, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Russell passes to Turner. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George.
For me, these don't show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Here's There's Russell with a three, and another three for Minnesota.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Beverly finds Williams. Harold down low. Towns on him, and the rejection by Towns. Beverly heads Russell. Inside, here's Towns, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, the Timberwolves made Karl-Anthony Towns their franchise cornerstone going forward. Cat signed a 5-year deal worth $190 million, and really it's not even a question. He's the present and future of this team.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jermichael Green is checked in for Hill. Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Landry Shamet checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Morris. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And with Towns in his extension, Clark, it would have been hard to imagine the Timberwolves doing anything different.
You know, I think it's really rare to find a player so complete at this young age as Towns is. I mean, the production he gives you with his scoring and rebounding is really irreplaceable.
Here's Thomas, and the basket is good.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Crab good.
Yeah, confidence inside from Crab on display there. Terrific at taking advantage of good looks.
Thomas surveying the D. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. Timberwolves trail by 8. And out of bounds as Los Angeles Kings possession.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Karl-Anthony Towns. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. 6th in free throw percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's a true professional at the free throw line. It's a part of the game where he excels. You want him at the line for you in crunch time. Thomas, good. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Lynn kicks to Lehman. Green with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Nice shot by George.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Passes to Crab. Now, Hernan Gomez. Towns up top. 24-point outing in the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Now, here's George. He started close. Doesn't go that time. Now here's Crab. He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Lynn. Towns down low. He's guarded by Thomas. 14 feet away. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt at his 3rd make.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
There's Shamet. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Okogie's checked in. That free throw good from Shamet. But toward the end of the season, some players hit a wall, others come alive. They see the light at the end of the tunnel, but that energizes them. What can a guy do to keep improving till the season's end?
Well, I think it's it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about staying in shape, getting your extra work in if you're not getting the reps in game. Stay even-keeled emotionally. You can't get too high or too low. Keep that professional perspective. I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on getting better each day.
Excellent perspective. Towns against Green. Towns down low. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 10-point lead. Green dishes to Thomas. Outside, George. Back to Thomas. Gomez grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
A fadeaway. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, I like the way Towns reads where the ball is coming off when it's missed. And he's got excellent timing as well, and did a good job beating everybody to the ball.
Thomas. Morris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Morris got 5 minutes.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. And again, Karl-Anthony Towns. 14 points for him.
Great night for Towns, and hurt you from any spot on the floor.
Now here's George. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. Out to the right wing. Here's Thomas with the 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to be this good in high school. Then when I got to high school and played pretty well, they said, well, you're not going to do that good in college. And when I got to college, they said, well, the NBA, those guys are too big, they're too fast, too strong. The things you do in college won't work in the NBA. And I've just kept pushing ever since. I have a goal of mine, and that's I want to be one of the best little guys that ever played the game.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
You know, wanting to show he still belongs. That fiery competitiveness is why his teammates love it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Had a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Shannon and George at the 2 and the 3. Green is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Thomas in at the point. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Karl-Anthony Towns. Los Angeles has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. Thomas against Land. Right side, Green. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 12. Out to the wing. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Third is Karl-Anthony Towns.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Harrell, he's checked in for Paul George. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Russell, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Clippers leading by 12. A superstar summer break for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Thomas passes to Shamet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shamet's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Russell. Green with the rebound. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Thomas finds Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
And, you know, there you see the instincts of IT. Sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
Timberwolves trail by 14. The pass to Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
And you look at how Towns is so effective on offense, and it's because he really has the entire package for a big man. Back to the basket, facing up, playing outside or in, off the bounce or on the catch. This guy can do it all.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Isaiah Thomas. Minnesota shooting 43% for the game. To the wing on the left. Towns kicks to Russell. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Russell's got 8 points. And Greg, as you said, it's the skill level of Towns at his young age that is so incredible.
Very capable 3-ball shooter, but he likes backing you down on the block as well. You step back and look at what he can do for a team, and there aren't really any holes in his game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we know about Lou Williams' story. The 3-time Sixth Man of the Year may be undersized, but he keeps finding angles to score. Williams said, "I can't shoot straight up. I've always played crooked. It's weird, but it's something I've developed, fading away from guys. I have bigger defenders on me, and it's just about creating space." Kevin, even well into his 30s, Lou Will still does it as well as anybody.
I would totally agree, David. He is always deadly. Thank you.
And one thing about Beverly, he's not just nasty on defense, he's great at getting the defense to rough him up on the other end, too.
Turner's checked in for Minnesota. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future hit? Coach in this game.
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that can lend itself to coaching.
An excellent starting list.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Beasley with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 5. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Hustle with Williams picks him up. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. Puts it up off the inbound, and that's 2 points on the layup. Spellman's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Williams. Up and it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
I'll tell you what makes him such a great scorer. He's an excellent ball handler, too, Kevin. Kind of lulls you to sleep like a little snake charmer, then strikes. Boom!
Crab kicks to Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you think about the 2 best talents in Wolves history, KG obviously, and probably Big Cat.
I would not disagree. I mean, KG is a Hall of Famer. The Cat, Karl-Anthony Towns, has been terrific early in his career. The rebounding and scoring, the versatility at that size between those 2 guys. Well, it could have possibly been like the Admiral and Tim Duncan. Well, maybe not quite that good, but really good.
Here's Russell. Green with the block. Turner against Leonard. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. To the wing right side. Here's Russell with the 3. Gonna go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Led by as many as 14 points. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. 7 points for Leonard.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Pass to Crab. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Turner. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
With the ball. He's against Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots come up. That's on Lou Williams.
And, you know, Crab's overall game is impressive. He's a rangy defender who also doesn't lack confidence when it comes to shooting and scoring.
And one thing the Wolves have done well over the past few seasons, taking care of the ball.
You know, they squeeze it well. Low turnovers can be a double-edged sword, though. If you don't make many mistakes, maybe you're not being aggressive enough.
Paul George is checked in for Los Angeles. Hero. He can't hit that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Grab the pass to Spellman. Here's Towns. Goes up again. He lays it in. Towns has got 8 points here this quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Beverly with the ball. 7 points in the game. Williams finds George. Now Harrell passes it to George. Beyond the arc. 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Turner against George. Pass to Beverly. Good work defensively by Turner. Timberwolves trail by 8. Lynn looking it over. He kicks it to Turner. Now the pass to Towns. And stolen by Harrell. Outside Williams. Pass to Harrell. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Over Crab. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 this quarter. And so Lynn will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 10-point game. Their last game will win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does.
It's a three-pointer. And that's now 7 points for Williams.
And, you know, the second period has been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles with the ball.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Outside, Towns. Poked away and stolen by Harrell. For the finish, and Harrell slams it in.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning it into easy points.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Spellman. He's covered by Leonard. 5 on the clock. Here's Turner. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the lane. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping your game?
It's helping me out a lot. Just coming in the game, relax, just with more intensity. I mean, my teammates are getting me involved on the offensive end. I'm playing great on defense. We just got to keep it up second half and not let it up.
Hey, Kawhi, thank you very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
That was a half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, That's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower up there. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
How about you, Shaq? What do you think about Minnesota?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, the recipe for disaster. Without major improvement defensively, this game is OVA, over.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Karl-Anthony Towns has been sensational.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court for Minnesota, we've got D'Angelo Russell. Also Malik Beasley out there. Towns is out there with Evan Turner. And Spellman in at the power forward. Turner with it. Leonard picks him up. Tries again. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got the first points in the second half here for the Timberwolves. And George kicks to Williams. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Beasley. Timberwolves trail by 17. Back to Turner. Passes it to Towns. Over Williams. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
Got a piece of it. Pass for Spellman. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Down low. Here's Leonard. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Russell kicks to Towns. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Over to the left wing. Here's Leonard. And he converts the layup. Leonard's got 15 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes from right edge.
Outside Turner. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line. You know, early in his career, there were questions surrounding D'Angelo Russell's maturity, and understandably so, that's the case with most young players. But of late, in his case, his improvement as a player and his growth as a person is impressive.
Juan Hernangomez is checked in for the Timberwolves. Jake Lehman comes in for Turner. And beginning his career with the Lakers, coaches wanted Russell to take a more serious approach.
Yeah, you know what? I think his last year there, losing the trust of his teammates, probably woke him up a bit. Sometimes you got to go through the adversity to recognize what you need to change. It's not enough to just put up numbers. You got to be a professional in how you go about your business, and plenty to like about where D'Angelo Russell is and where he's headed.
Left to Hernan Gomez. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Leonard, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots come out. And Minnesota gets called for the foul.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is. But no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
And the first one goes. Marky and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball, excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Easily outside. And here is Hernan Gomez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the 3 ball is good.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Green dishes to Williams. The 3 ball trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed shooting motion. Williams very efficient and easy with that stroke.
Russell passes to Beasley. Back to Russell. Towns, high post. Pass to Lehman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. Russell against Leonard. Leonard with the steal.
That was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass. He's got 14.
Oh, he twisted his body up right there just enough to create space. Williams so slick and ill-like inside.
Here's Okogie. Nothing out of the scoreboard for him. Williams against Russell. Pocket 6. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Offline with his 3. Clippers leading by 20. Leonard finds Thomas over Russell. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Leonard.
That's an area of the court where Isaiah Thomas will kill you. He's a very good mid-range shooter.
Okogie, the pass to Lehman. And he knocks down the jumper. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Now, here's George. He's tightly guarded. Leonard inside. Ron Gomez on him. vacuums on the boards recently, leading the league in rebounding the past month. Second, Karl-Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Leonard hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this league's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Towns. Morris with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the Clippers miss again. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Akogi, the pass to Russell. Here's Layman. This one for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Layman's got 7 points.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Pass to Green. To the paint. And that one's good. Leonard's got 21.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The pass to Layman. Ernie Gomez with the ball. Pass to Towns. Over Green. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Outside, Towns. That's good by Ernie Gomez. Ernie Gomez has got his first basket of the night.
I guess Towns got a little bit of point guard in him. The big fella with a beautiful dime right there.
Thomas against Russell. Thomas kicks to Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Thomas, no good. Minnesota's gone less than productive, 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Russell against Leonard. Here's Layman. He has 7. Passes to Hernan Gomez. 5 to shoot. Russell from long range. Morris with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons. Greg battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Landry Shamet checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And then for Minnesota, Omari Spellman has come in for Karl-Anthony Towns. Alan Crabb comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Russell. And he gets the bucket. Clippers leading by 23. Now here is George. He's got 11. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They've done a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And every single season, Paul George has kicked his game up another level. I think he's a premier two-way forward who gets it done at both ends.
Layman kicks to Lin. Back to Layman. Shot clock at 3. Off target with his 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting a superb 63% from the field. And it's George missing. Minnesota shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. Here's Lynn. And the rejection by Harrell. Morris into the lane. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got 5 assists tonight.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far near the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Lynn. Lays it up off the glass. Lynn's got his second basket of the game.
Major props to Lynn. Charging to the rack with speed and sneaky athleticism.
Harrell with it. He's got 8. Back to Thomas. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Although he's known for his scoring ability primarily, Crabbe is also a solid passer. Nice job distributing the ball.
Thomas inside. Murray and Gomez covering. Out the basket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Thomas against Land. Beasley outside. There's Spellman. He's defended by Harrell. And Thomas over to help. Beasley. Rebound by the Clippers. There's Shamet. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Lynn. On it from 12. Lynn's got 6.
And Lynn's jumper is money. Got to throw him off balance if you're the defense. When you don't, he cashes in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Clippers shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. They've got Landry Shamet. Patrick Patterson is out there with Noah. And it's Marcus Morris. And it's Magruder in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Morris. Crabbe pulls it in. Crabbe's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Goes up off the inbound. And Lynn puts it in. Lynn's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Timberwolves.
Boy, I really like how Lynn positions himself. He's really good at getting to the hoop.
Now Shamet. Shot up 2 there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past. But the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams. Although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Kicks to Patterson. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Shep. Misses the 3. Evans with it. Guarded now by Morris. Evans finds Lynn. Hernan Gomez against Patterson. Pass to Evans. The pass to Reed. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Reed's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
To the right side. And Patterson kicks to Morris. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Lynn. It's Evans on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Patterson defending. They get it back. No good from Hernan Gomez.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Noah. And Patterson kicks to Shannon. Clark at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never. Right. I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't have.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Noah. Leonard comes in for Patrick Patterson. Williams, he's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamet. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Minnesota making the switch. Kogi's checked in.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Russell dishes to Towns, passes it to Kogi. Pass to Russell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Morris against Turner. Here's a Kogi. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. On the wing, Morris. Mark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
Williams looking around. And he banks in the lane.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's a Kogi. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Layman pass to Russell. 6 to shoot. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
And here is Los Angeles now. Outside Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Russell passes to Layman. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
Williams kicks to Beverly. Harrell with it. Now guarded by Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell. And he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. There's the pass to Okogie. Outside Russell, the 3, and another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
6 on the shot clock. Thomas against Russell. Los Angeles with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13. So just about 46% on their field goal attempts are in the court. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Paul George is checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Isaiah Thomas. Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. Malik Beasley comes in for Josh Okogie. Leonard with the steal. Williams in the post. Russell's there. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, 1 in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organization. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Landry Shamet checked in for Paul George, and Thomas subbed in for Lou Williams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Outside Thomas. That's it. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Evans kicks to Layman. to the left wing. Russell finds Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Tremendous combination of power and finesse there. I mean, once Towns gets to the rim, it's a wrap.
Here's Thomas. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Towns. Magruder with the rebound. The Clippers shooting about 43% here in the 4th quarter. Shamet the pass to Magruder. Now, here's Shamet. Offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Russell dishes to Towns. Puts it up. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 26 points for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Noah kicks to Thomas. Pass to Shamet. Do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally like to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call right just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
Yeah, and from mid-range, Leonard's jump shot is money. It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or catch and shoot. He never loses his touch.
Towns kicks to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lehman. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Shamet with it. Outside Leonard. Now Shamet. Over Beasley. And Shamet misses it. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And on the season, this is going to be their 3rd win in 4 games against this team.
And you could see, Greg, how badly they wanted this win. For 2 very familiar opponents, a win in the season series really carries an awful lot of extra weight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Leonard.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Carroll, that's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Outside Russell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Lou Williams, he made some big shots to get the win tonight.
I just want to stay aggressive. You know, shoot. That's what we're supposed to do. I've always been a confident guy. Never got down on myself, so I just continue to be aggressive. and just concentrate on the first shot.
Ooh, nobody has ever doubted your confidence. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.